Hey Stoners, welcome to another edition of Sticks-n-Stones. I am your host, Brent Elrod, coming to you from the cozy confines here on the patio at the No Shoes Bar and Grill. I have a great pairing for you coming up tonight, as I've teased out over the last 24 to 48 hours. It's going to be a first for me, the Big Sky Bitterroot, and I am pairing that with Jack Daniel's Gentleman Jack. I think it's going to be a great one. So let's pull the cork and get to toasting. Now I chose Gentleman Jack for tonight's pairing because one, it's smooth, mellow profile, and two, because of that easy drinking profile, I can focus on the stick. Now speaking of the stick, Big Sky's been around about 3 or 4 years, and they are carrying on a rich history of cigar making in the state of Montana. As odd as it sounds, Montana has a rich history of cigar making that goes back more than 100 years. Now the Bitterroot is one of their newest offerings. It's a Bellicoso or a Toro at 6x54 on the ring gauge. It's a medium strength. The filler is Nicaraguan, the binder is Nicaraguan, and it is cloaked in a beautiful Habano wrapper. There is minimal veining, very tight seams, and a double cap. Now on the nose, I get cedar, leather, almost maybe like saddle leather, and some floral notes. It's got a very good aroma to it. Let's take off the wrap and give it a cut. Very good cut. Now on the cold draw, I get more cedar, but I'm actually getting a faint hint of honeysuckle. It's just a little bit of sweetness. Not a lot, just enough to let you know it's there. Now, Jack Daniel's needs no introduction, but I'll introduce him anyway. Gentleman Jack is basically old number 7 that's been through a second sugar maple charcoal filtration process to give it that extra smooth and mellow finish that it's known for. That has a wonderful amber color to it, just the right amount of clean to the side. Now the mash bill on this offering is 80% corn, 8% rye, and 12% malted barley. It is a non-age statement whiskey. Now on the nose, I get honey, graham crackers, a touch of charred wood and nuts, and then some lighter notes of vanilla, banana, and a little bit of floral, just kind of hanging in the background. That is a wonderful, wonderful aroma. I think this is going to be an outstanding pairing. All right, let's go ahead and toast this up. Now on the first draws, I'm getting more cedar, There is kind of a creamy sweetness, maybe caramel to it, and just a hint of black pepper. That's a really good mellow smoke right out of the gate. That's really good. Getting a good, even burn. Not seeing any tunneling. I'm going to go ahead and burn this one down to about the halfway mark and come back and give you an update. Hey, Stoners, I'm back. As you can tell, we're about at the halfway mark. I still haven't dropped an ash off this thing. The cedar is still there, remaining constant. The sweetness may have pulled back just a little bit. I don't know if it's more pulled back or it has now been joined by kind of a maybe roasted peanuts. So if you put the sweetness and the nuts together, maybe it's kind of a honey roasted peanuts that I'm getting. It's a very good smoke, still very smooth. A great volume of smoke coming out of it. I actually have the ceiling fan on above me because it's a little warm here in Texas and the mosquitoes are out. And still, smoke wafting everywhere. It's been a very good stick. And of course, you can never go wrong with Gentleman Jack. So, I'm going to go ahead and burn this one on down and then come back and give you my final thoughts. Hey Stoners, I'm back. Give you my final thoughts. This was a wonderful pairing. Actually better than I even expected. The Big Sky Bitterroot may have bitter in the name, but there is no bitter in it. It stayed smooth and mellow the entire time. Lots of hints of cedar, that little bit of sweetness, and it paired wonderfully with the honey and the graham cracker and the vanilla in the Gentleman Jack. These are two that you definitely need to keep in your man cave at all times, and I can't stress that enough. This was an absolute wonderful pairing. I would give the stick a 4.75 out of 5 matchsticks. I give the Gentleman Jack 4.75 out of 5 whiskey stones. They went very well together. If you have not heard of Big Sky, you have now, and you need to be finding them. There will be plenty of information at the end of this video to show you how to get in touch with them. You definitely need to try some of these sticks. They are very good. This last bit to say about Big Sky, I've actually had to work on it a little bit because it's something that's very personal to me. Not only is Big Sky making some wonderful cigars, but they're doing some great work for wounded warriors like myself. They have partnered with a group there in Montana called Warriors in Quiet Waters. You can find their information right here. And it provides fly fishing opportunities for our wounded veterans. I'm pretty much speechless because unless you've been one, you really don't know what it's like to go through what we've gone through. And the fact that there are so many good people out there like the people at Big Sky to help us is a blessing. So, look forward to seeing you again when I do some more pairings. There's going to be some more Big Sky pairings coming up. Make sure that you like, subscribe, share, notify, ring the bells, all that kind of stuff, so that you know when I drop new content. And until we get together again, keep your sticks dry and your stones cold, and have a great day.